Hey, bye, Soda Hunter here. And for the next 4 episodes, maybe beyond if I can find something else, I'm going to be doing Halloween episodes. And it'll be one soda per episode, obviously, two a week on Mondays and Wednesdays, dropping on the sodajerks.net and YouTube on my channel. Um, the first one I have here, all these I've found so far have been at World Market. And I know there's at least two more, or one can be going to Thanksgiving because it's a pumpkin soda. But I know there's at least two more that well, okay, like I said, one can be on the pumpkin. I'm sorry. Um, there's at least one more that I haven't gotten. And that's a Jones Lemon Drop Dead soda. There's probably some more, just simply based on these Universal Monster sodas that I have here. Now, I looked all over to find out who made this, but there's nothing on here anywhere that tells me what soda company actually made this. I assumed Orca Beverage Company made this because they make other Halloween themed sodas. And that's not the case because they normally put their name on everything. And I can't tell you other than Universal Studios put out a soda. This is Frankenstein Green Apple Soda. And I found this at World Market this year. It's not going to be anything sick or disgusting or horrifying or anything like that. It's just a nice little themed soda based on the Universal Monsters. They have one for a few of them. I have two others in this line. And I think they're both in this line. I could be wrong. I know one. I think one's Werewolf Grape or something like that, and one's Bride of Frankenstein. I can't remember what the. I think it's the Bride of Frankenstein, but I can't remember what the actual flavor is. You would think they would make a Dracula, maybe blood red cherry or something like that. Jones actually makes a blood orange, along with their lemon drop dead, and I really want to find that lemon drop dead. I haven't found it yet, but maybe one day it'll come back up at a World Market, along with all the other ones. They did have a lot of sodas I did last year for Halloween. So if you're by World Market, go by, check those places out. They always have some fun stuff around Halloween. Just really neat stuff. Um, but anyway, let me read you a little bit of what this is all about here. It's got the Universal Studios Home of the Monsters, Home of the Original Monsters label on there. You have your it's just a paper label. It'll come off real easy. But you have your Frankenstein warning: the monster demands a soda. Actually, these would be kind of neat just to keep on the shelf. And if you're a big fan of this, they would be kind of neat to keep. I'm not that big a fan of the original monsters. I get it if you are, but I really don't have any connection to them. And it has all this stuff written here, but nothing about what company made this. The Universal Studios monsters are trademarks and copyrights of Universal Studios, licensed by Universal Studios. Licensing is LLC, all rights reserved. Frankenstein's a trademark copyright of Universal Studios, licensed by Universal Studios. Yeah, it's the same crap, all over it. And there's nothing about a company that made this. There's nothing on the cap, nothing. But ingredients here: carbonated water, pure cane sugar, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, yellow 5, blue 1. It's a big. It's like it really looks like a real sugar big brand version of it's just like what I'm trying to say. It looks like a big brand soda with real sugar in it. A green apple soda. This is probably going to remind me, based on the ingredients and the look of it and the feel of it, if it's not actually Jones soda, which I don't think it is, because Jones would tell me this is Jones soda. It would actually remind me a lot of a Jones soda. Now, by the way, it's not a Jones soda just based on the cap alone. It's got a traditional bottle cap on it. I really think it's Orca Beverage, but there's nothing on here that says that, so I can't assume anything. It's just a Universal Studios soda. That's all I can tell you. Nothing under the cap either. There's your cap. Now, I love apple. I love some green apple soda too. Smells a little sweeter than a Jones soda normally smells. That's really the only one like this I have to go by comparison. I haven't tried the Sidral green apple yet. I have it in my box of sodas, but I haven't tried it yet. something tells me that that will be a little more natural tasting than these. So this is like a candy green apple, like a green apple Jolly Rancher, which goes really good in a cocktail, by the way. I found that out this past weekend. Smells really good. Now let's give it a try. Okay. That has a really different flavor than the Jones Soda Green Apple, which is what I'm most familiar with. It's one that you can find more often than anything else. It's got a really unique flavor compared to that. It's a little sweeter, not quite as tart. A really strong apple aftertaste. It's on the verge of being kind of natural tasting. Did I say natural flavors? Natural and artificial. It's on the verge of being kind of natural tasting apple. A little more than a Jones soda. But if you like a more tart apple soda, then you kind of want to stick with Jones, because this is sweet. Extremely sweet. There's almost no tartness to it at all. And when you have a green apple, that's what you expect. A sweet and sour combination. This is pretty much just all sweet. Having said that, it's not bad. I could see if I was a kid at Halloween drinking that up. No problem. If I got one of these in my trick-or-treat bag, I wouldn't be disappointed. As soon as I can, later on in life, that's what I'm going to be handing out during trick-or-treat, during Halloween. I'll be handing out some, like, unique sodas and stuff like that. I mean, why not? Maybe not to everybody, obviously, because they're kind of expensive. They're like $1.49 a piece. But that's it's still kind of neat. If you got that in your trick-or-treat bag, wouldn't you be kind of excited? It's like, look at that. Isn't that cool? I got a Frankenstein soda. I almost wouldn't even want to open it because it's so neat looking. Like I said, that's a really cool thing to keep. Just to put on your shelf along with the other ones if you find them. Really neat branding here. Universal is really cool about that. What am I going to give this? I'll say buy a bottle. It's nothing overwhelming. I prefer a Jones Green Apple Soda, which I could easily get packs of and keep. But this is still pretty good. It's just a little too sweet for me. I prefer it to be more sour. The carbonation level is good. That makes me think it's not Orca, because Orca beverage, the carbonation tends to be a little lower. And this one is actually really good. Good acidity, too. It just, it's so sweet. And you tasted a lot of it after you've already drank it. It lingers around. But it's not bad. Buy a bottle, especially if you like the Universal Monsters. Like I said, that's a good little shelf warmer. You know, it's a fun conversation piece. Hey, what's that? Frankenstein soda, isn't that cool? Yeah, whatever. That's pretty good. Not bad. Buy a bottle on that, and check out World Market for other Halloween themed sodas. I've got 3 more coming up right before Halloween, and maybe some after if I find them. I hate to make them just wait a full year for the turnaround. I might do that though. They keep pretty well. They'll keep the year. I know. I might just keep them for a year until next Halloween if I find them. So who knows what's going to happen. If you like this video, follow me on Twitter at soda_hunter, facebook.com/SodaHunter. Kevin, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and make sure to comment down below what crazy Halloween sodas have you tried. Have you checked out any of my other Halloween episodes from a while back? I did a 2-part episode full of all sorts of Halloween stuff, between candy and sodas and all sorts of stuff. And also did some pumpkin and stuff like that in there too. And be sure to check out the Soda Jerks on Twitter at the Soda Jerks, and they're constantly retweeting and commenting on some various things in the soda community. And be sure to check out the website that I'm on also, thesodajerks.net. There's hundreds more reviews just like this one. And until next time, happy hunting.